Hello, I'm Beverly, and today I want to share with you a story about something that I call the introvert dilemma. And I want to talk to you about how I've helped some of my favorite clients overcome it. But first, what exactly is the introvert dilemma? Well, it's a term that I've coined, and I don't know if anybody else have talked about it, but it's based on a situation that I see all too often in my coaching practice. And it goes something like this. Because I'm an introvert, I can't speak in public, I can't network, or I can't speak up for myself in meetings. I want to know if this sounds familiar to you. If you've ever said something like this to yourself, you're not alone. Many of my clients come to me with these exact concerns, but here's the thing. Being an introvert isn't a problem to be solved. It's just another way of being. Let me tell you about somebody that I'll call Sarah. Sarah is a brilliant project manager and she works for local government. And she came to me with a classic case of what we're going to call the introvert dilemma. See, her boss had just informed her that she needed to present their team's annual report to the city council. So Sarah's first words to me were, "I can't do this. I'm an introvert and public speaking just isn't my thing." When I hear statements like this, I don't immediately jump to solutions. Instead, I ask questions. What does being an introvert mean to you? Have you ever had to speak in public before? How did it go? What specific aspects of public speaking made you uncomfortable? And through our conversations, we uncovered some interesting insights. Sarah associated introversion with a fear of public speaking. See, she had given successful presentations, smaller ones in team meetings before, but her main concern was always feeling drained after interacting with large groups. And through guided support and questioning, she began to realize something, and this was crucial, that public speaking is a skill, not a personality trait. We talked about famous introverts who are excellent public speakers. For one, Barack Obama. And there are many actors who are introverts, but when it's time for them to perform, they are brilliant at their craft. When Sarah learned this, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you mean I can learn to be good at this?" And I was like, "Of course you can." You see, being an introvert doesn't mean you can't be great at public speaking. It doesn't mean you can't be great at speaking up. It just means you might need to approach these things a little bit differently. And you have to recharge afterwards. So together, we created an action plan for her. You want to start small. We practiced presenting to her team first. We focused on her content. And we used her natural analytical skills to create a compelling presentation. Visualization was key, right? We focused on the outcome. We imagined successful outcomes. And we focused on energy management to present a time afterwards so that she can recharge. And guess what? Fast forward 3 months later, Sarah didn't just present her report to the city council, she knocked it out of the park. Because of her detailed analysis and thoughtful presentation style, she impressed everyone. And the best part is, after that presentation, she called me excited. And yes, she was exhausted, but she did it. And you know what? She said to me, "I'm going to take the rest of the day off to recharge, if that's okay." And I was like, "Of course that's okay. That's more than okay," I told her. And being an introvert, because that's where she's using that energy, that's exactly what she should do. You see, Sarah illustrates a crucial point. Introversion is not a dilemma at all. It's simply a different way of interacting with the world. We all have the capacity to learn and to develop new skills, whether it's public speaking, it's networking, whether it's advocating for ourselves, the real key is to recognize that these are skills, not innate traits tied to introversion or extroversion. And like any skill, they can be learned, practiced, and improved upon. If you're an introvert facing your own dilemma, remember your introversion is a strength. It's not a weakness. Skills can be learned regardless of your personality type. It's okay to need to recharge. Honor those needs. Start small. Build your confidence gradually. Focus on your unique strengths as an introvert, like your deep analysis or thoughtful communication. So the next time you find yourself saying, I can't do X because I'm an introvert, I want you to pause. Reframe that thought. Ask yourself, how can I approach this in a way that works for me? Remember, you're not alone. And this is a journey. So whether you're an introvert, whether you're an extrovert, or somewhere in between, we all face challenges. And the key is to embrace who you are while continuously growing and developing these new skills. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button. And in the meantime, leave a comment and let me know, are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? Or are you just a working professional? Until next time,